Oopsie. All right, let's see.
6 people, right? And because I just know what's going on behind me too, and I had got in trouble. It's like, okay. But I think I might have been like 37, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was 37 when I got indicted. So it was like I was grown. You know what I mean? And it's like I knew better.
Hi, I know. I'm editing the episode to drop on YouTube. I just dropped the episode. Hi, my loves. I know. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just been so much, honestly, and it's so much with the podcast. Like, I didn't even know what I was getting into, to be honest. But I'm about to finish editing this one to drop on YouTube. And hi, my loves. Finishing this one to drop on YouTube, and then I am going to I've just been in the space where I need to clean. I think I was gonna move from my apartment, but I'm gonna stay in my apartment, and I'm gonna go to IKEA, get some storage. I'm gonna go to the gym and go to IKEA and then come home and like clean this entire space. I've just been in this like mode of cleaning. Not little guys. You guys are my day ones. Come on now. What are we talking about? We're actually making sure that, we're good. Where's this how are you doing? What's been going on with you guys? And also I started a new job, right? So it's been so much. Like it's been a lot. Hello. I am fine. I was gonna go to the gym. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try to make it to the gym, honestly. I just need to finish this episode and okay, let me go. Where's my How you guys been doing? What's been going on? Talk to me. I feel like I haven't been on YouTube Live, but also I need you guys to go and follow Talk Less Show on Spotify. Please, please. I know y'all are supporters. Can you please just go on Spotify and follow Talk Less Show? Because I need to get to 100 followers so I can get monetized on Spotify and other platforms. But I've just been doing so much of it, like setting everything up. I had to hire a producer because I just can't physically do all of it. It's so much. Like, oh, I also might have met somebody who I really like. So I've been, kind of like spending some time with him too. Who's the next guest? So the one that I'm dropping today is Sakia Donaldson. She has a great story. She was incarcerated at 37, and she just she's making life out of it. And she was incarcerated for 2 years. Just so she talks about her story, and she talks really about love and accountability and all that stuff. It's such a beautiful episode. Honestly, I'm so excited for it. I think it's gonna be live probably like around 6 because I need to add some of the snippets and yeah, and then like posted 12:34.
It's just to see really birthday there.
Where's that part about Dr. Bryant? 47, 49, let's see. 47.
Because I come from a place where love, in order to get love, you give love.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody that's raised on reality, that's not
give it to you.
They can't get big.
It is very sad because I remember we were
love, I can be hurt.
Yeah.
So those are ways that you fit short in.
Many times I don't hear the answer.
They can't give it to you.
They can't give it to you.
They can't. That's not their.
Times I don't hear the answer. that I always ask people. What's up, guys? I'm editing the episode, so I just wanted to talk to you.
Given the short end of the stick.
I need you guys to go and follow Talk Less Show on Spotify. Like, I'm not joking. I need to get to 100 followers in like 30 days so I can monetize that podcast. And that would mean the world to me if you can go and listen to the podcast, because I've been investing everything I got into this show. Like, when I tell you everything I got, I haven't edited no vlogs. I have so many vlogs sitting on my camera. Like, I have literally like 24 hours of footage sitting on my camera right now. Oh, hold up. We are actually going to change that right now. The link tree, let me change the whole thing because that link tree is, it's not correct. None of it is correct. Dashboard. Okay, so hold up, let me see. Yeah, no, hold up. I'm about to, so Apple Podcast subscription. I have okay, settings. Website. Okay, let's see. I don't know why it's not dropping on anything else. I'm so annoyed with this thing because I don't understand. Like, what if I do the RSS link? Like, how do I, okay, so let me ask ChatGPT because I'm just so annoyed with this shit. Okay, hold up. So. Okay. Okay, let me go back into my link tree because I need to log in into my link tree. Log in. Hold up, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it from my, hold up, link tree. Yes, you got the right link, so hold up. Okay, so now I need to like fix this. Okay, so I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this. Actually, I'm going to delete this. I'm going to add, and then I'm gonna do the RSS. No, I'm gonna, okay, so I'm gonna do Spotify. Okay, so is this? Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Okay, so I want to see. Okay, so Linktree should be fixed right now. Look at Linktree right now and see, because I added, see if Apple Podcast is going to cancel. Let's see if Apple Podcast is going to. Okay, so Apple Podcast is not populated just yet. Okay, Pocket Cast is not. What the fuck? Okay, what the fuck is this? Podcast edit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh my god, it's I don't understand. Versus. Okay, so I don't think it's feeding the right. Okay, so I'm going to change all of it. No, so I need to get the, hold up. I need to get the, where's the RSS feed? I'm using this lip sync thing, so, okay, hold up. Social, SoundCloud. I don't even have SoundCloud. I have to create a SoundCloud account. You need to start downloading. Yeah, so I'm actually trying to see what I can do, because I need, hold up, I need the RSS feed. RSS feed, yeah, I'm just gonna get the RSS feed. Okay, so, no. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what this is, because it's not, it needs to like, what the fuck? Okay, it's like really messing up the whole thing. I don't know. Okay, so Talk Less Show. Spotify. Okay, add. I'm gonna use this ad. No, this is like RSS link display feed on my LinkedIn. Yes. I guess you can listen it on this platform. I don't know, it's so weird. Okay, so I need to figure this shit out. I really don't understand how to do this. It's been so complicated. Oh, it's so much work, guys. This is what I'm saying. But people don't even understand. Okay, so I guess I need to go and do a lot of those things manually. Okay, so destinations, Amazon Music, Audible. Oh, okay, so it is on Amazon Music. Why is it doing some fucking English? How do I go back into English? What the fuck? Why is it all in? Okay, we're about to populate all the links. All right, all right, all right. We're in this. We're in this, bitch. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm working, you guys. Hold up. I'm about to get all that done. So, okay, so we got this Spotify, so we're gonna remove that. We're actually gonna do this. Oh shit, what is this? Talk Less show. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to see. Okay, so iHeartRadio. Talk Less show. iHeartRadio. Okay. I don't know if this is like populating. I don't know why it's not. Yo, I don't know what the fuck it did. I need to go to RSS and I need to delete all of this. Okay, so RSS. I need to like edit this episode, but whatever. Sign in. Let's see. Okay, so I just deleted all of that stuff. Okay, so I heard radio, talk less, show. Perfect. Okay, so we got this. We're getting the iHeartRadio. Add URL. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Apple Podcast. Okay, so we're actually going to add all of this. Approve. So save. Okay, so destinations. I'm going to be on everything. Okay, you guys, you need to go on the link tree right now and then subscribe to Spotify and to all of the places because we are. Okay, so let's see if I can get there. Okay, so we're going to get out of here and then I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Okay, so let's do Google Podcasts because I don't know where they have good on podcasts. Oh. Oh, so it's all going from YouTube. Okay. Okay, we got Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts. They're uploading. And then what if I go into RSS? I guess I don't need that. I think I have, so I have a Spotify, I have iHeart, I have Amazon Music. Tennis is okay. I don't know much about tennis right now. It's like YouTube, talk less, show. Let's go talk less, show. Hey, my little
This
puppy.
AI turns your ideas into complete, ready-to-sell digital products in bulk
Yay.
and in minutes. Let's say you want to create a coloring book. All you do is type your idea, like, I want a color.
If there's one thing you can talk less about, what would that be?
Myself. Man, I'm getting hard right now thinking about it. Damn, I fuck around and smash some shit I shouldn't even have touched. I'm older now, I like board.
You like
Board is
board?
amazing now.
Would you ever let a woman propose to you?
No.
Why not?
The fuck are we doing? You know, if you don't practice like stopping and starting certain things that you feel like you need or you love and like, then you never gonna stop doing it. That's why a lot of niggas don't stop cheating.
What are you living for now? Apart from your kids.
Listen, keep improving the village. You know what I mean?
But you need a woman to build with.
I ain't gonna lie, it's my ultimate. My dad always told me no man is complete without a good woman.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to see a chick working a little bit. Like, tell me, like, hey, I'm busy this week. Like, oh, you're busy?
Yeah.
Oh, I like you.
Listen, like I always say, block out the noise. Focus on what's real.
That's the new intro that I got, guys.
This is where
I'm so excited for it. Love this. Okay, so we got most of the platforms. So let me go back to the destinations that it has. Player FM. Okay, let's just go Talk Less show. Where is it? Talk Less show. Okay. It's okay, so Apple is still like downloading, to be honest. Do you guys ever watch like, okay, so I actually need to create the SoundCloud thing. Huh. What the fuck? Why is this even on? I'm gonna add this one too here. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this. Delete. No. Talk Less show. Delete. I'm gonna add the Apple Podcast here in a little bit. So people can watch it from here. Yay. Okay, so I think now it should be working. And then, okay, perfect. I need to edit this goddamn episode. Jesus Christ, Lesia, you need to do this. Stop. Like, okay. Thank you, Ace Man. Okay, so I actually need to do this editing. Hold up.
End of the stick. And
People when I meet them outside, how do you like to? That I always ask people when I meet them outside. How do you like to be loved? And you know how many times I don't hear the answer?
they can't give it to
They
you.
can't give it to you.
They can't give because they don't know. They don't even know what love looks like to them in the purest form, right? And my former client, Dr. Bryant, she says this all the time. Like, I like to be, she says this all the time. Like I like to be loved up close, right? Don't be so cool with me that I have to figure out, you know,
I
like
need to know you
I
love
need
me.
to know.
Yeah.
You know, I need to feel it. I need to see it. I
Yeah.
need to hear it.
Yeah.
Right? I understand that about myself. So I'm not gonna go date a guy that has issues with expressing themselves, right? Because like I like to be loved up close, right? Don't be so cool with me that I have to figure out, you know,
Yeah, I
like
need to know you
I
love
need
me.
to know.
Yeah.
You know, I need to feel it. I need to see it. I need to hear it.
Yeah.
Right? I understand that about myself. So I'm not gonna go date a guy that has issues with expressing themselves.
We go.
Okay, and I got like a few more. Did you guys follow me on Spotify? Ask me questions. Ask me questions. While I'm editing this, so I can do it. Yes, guys, please, I need you to go on Spotify and follow Talk Less Show. So if you click the link in bio, there's like a link tree, and you can go and follow the Spotify. You can just go follow it because we're doing big things, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you for doing that. And I need to go. Okay, so she said it's. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one then 12 minutes. I think it would be like, if it's 12, so it should be like at a 18 tomorrow.
Have a good energy, because I can only imagine what's going on behind the bars. I can only imagine the drama, the gossiping,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and obviously that's not the happiest place to be.
Correct.
Incarcerated. And just, I assume that was probably one of the lowest points
in my life, right? Like,
imagine the drama, the gossiping,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and obviously that's not the happiest place to be.
correct. Like 30, and it's like I knew better. And 37, me too, and I had got in trouble. It's like, okay. But I think I might have been like 37, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was 37 when I got indicted. So it was like I was grown. You know what I mean? And it's like I knew better. And when I say I knew better, it was more so like I knew what I was doing was wrong. I just didn't think it was conspiracy. You know what I mean? Like I got in trouble. It's like, okay. But I think I might have been like 37, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was 30. Okay. But I think I might have been like 37, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was 37 when I got indicted. So it was like I was grown. You know what I mean? And it's like I knew better. And the guy that they were targeting was the guy that I was dating at that time. So I never looked at it like he got me into something, because I was fully aware of what was going on. Like there were other girls on my case that it was like, damn, y'all got tricked. You know what I mean? And you don't want to crash out like that, And I'm just a person, I knew what I was doing. I was compensated for what I knew what I was doing, crash out like that, And I'm just a person, I knew what I was doing. I was compensated for what I was doing. Therefore, I had to take responsibility for what I was doing, right? And so always was like, okay, this is just another thing that I have to get through, right? And so I'm the type of person, if I have all the information and I can kind of see what the end result is going to be, I can deal with it, right? Like I knew what my range is what they call it, right? Your sentencing range. I knew what my sentencing range was. So regardless of how they sensationalized it on TV and in the news and all that stuff, I knew the maximum time that I could get. And I was willing to, I could take that, like I could deal with it. I think my maximum was like 30 months. Did on TV and in sentencing range. I knew what my sentencing range, they call it, right? Your sentencing range. I knew what my sentencing range was. So regardless of how they sensationalized it on TV and in the news and all that stuff, I knew the maximum time that I could get. And I was willing to, I could take that, like I could deal with it. I think my maximum was like 30, was willing to, I could take that, like I could deal with it. I think my maximum was like 30 months, which is 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, if push come to shove, I can do 2.5 years.
Okay, so
For some reason, I don't even know where that number came from. Successful, read as much, kind of attitudes.
Never.
Learn secondhand. Me, you know what I mean? That wasn't gonna function. Called a FR. Can get your you know, for me to be able to come
Hi,
home
guys.
and I would not out and execute. Correct.
Especially, and also,
Myself up. And I was dating a hot guy. I mean, that was just really my mentality because people wanted me to walk around and be ashamed and be embarrassed. I mean, that was just really my mentality. Doing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna terrorize this motherfucker, and that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? That was just really my mentality because people wanted me to walk around and be ashamed and be embarrassed, and I'm just like, look, I was dating a hot guy. Like, we all done dated a hot guy. You know what I'm saying? And like.
Okay, we got this and then 40, so we're going back to like this.
I'm not a content or settled type person, right? Like, my goal in life is to leave a mark in settled type content. It's like content and settle, right? And I'm not a content or settled type person, right? Like, my goal in life is to leave a mark in life.
Okay, that's gonna be the last one. And then we're gonna do that one and then 55. So it's like.
So, like, in my business, when people.
I tell my friend, I was like, listen, he's gonna come right back. First of all,
take one.
do that. When this happens, when
Right.
I sat there and I was stunned, and my girl goes like, wow, this was 45 minutes, and you women get it so easy. You got matter anymore.
And you still can't answer the question.
You still can't answer the question. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, no, but it's the reality.
Because everybody's so big on talking about loyalty, love, relationships, and all of that, and I know that I used to lie to myself about the way that I like to be loved. I thought that I was so cold and so like distant.
This is gonna be a great fucking episode, guys. Like,
I don't know if I regret it. I
love. Maybe I have my answer to that. I don't know about your answer, but do you think if it never happens in your life, are you going to regret it?
Love,
maybe family.
I don't know if I regret it. That's why.
Everybody says, oh, you know, the goal is to get married, have family, have kids.
No, the goal is to be, right? But I don't want to confuse love with attachment.
What about marriage?
But I don't want to confuse love with attachment.
What about marriage? Because, you know, everybody says, oh, you know, the goal is to get married, have family, have kids.
No, the goal is to use love with attachment.
What about marriage?
Yeah. Right? But I don't want to confuse love with attachment.
What about marriage? Because, you know, everybody says, oh, you know, the goal is to get married, have family, have kids.
No, the goal is to be happily married. Not the goal. See you win will help you win.
Yeah.
Sir, you did absolutely nothing.
How many years? But then later on found out that grandpa was cheating on the my grandparents, because my grandparents on my dad's side that passed away, and they were married for God knows how many years. But then later on found out that grandpa was cheating on the grandma. They lived in separate rooms. I mean, if you want forgiveness too, you know, you got to forgive yourself first before you can.
I think that was the first thing I did. Like, I didn't beat myself up. I'm good on that. You know what I mean? Oh, you're not married? I'm not married either. Let's get together and you can take care of me because I'm getting old. And it's like, no, I'm good on that. You know what I mean? And so I just don't want that for myself. I just don't.
I don't want that for people in general.
I think
if we're talking about general, I would love for people to be more self-aware and more reflective on what they want and how they want.
And be honest.
And
be honest with what you want.
And it's okay if you got engaged and all of a sudden the engagement is breaking off.
Yeah.
Because
I always say a mistake is a mistake. regardless of how long it took you to. People, like I always say, but people, like I always say, a mistake is a mistake, regardless of how long it took you to make it.
Yeah.
Right? Regardless of how long it took you to make it. I don't care if you've been married for 25 years. Stifling, it could be 2013,
trailer for what the relationship is going to look like.
Correct.
And I think when we get married, that's the beginning of the movie. This
Correct.
is not. And whenever you fall, I'm gonna be there for you, first person to hold your point you want, and I want you to do the same thing for me. But it's like, I think it's because we've all been so hurt now, and it's so there's an abundance of information out there.
Yes.
And that's something, like, sometimes when I do things and I share with my friends about like things that I do for men, they're like, why would you do that? And I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day,
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
if they don't appreciate that, that's fine.
that's
but
them.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I want to do those things.
You don't let one thing, and that's crazy because I just sent a message to my friend this morning because she was going through some things, and I was just like, don't let this or them change who you are.
Yeah.
Continue to through some things, and I was just like, don't let this or them change who you are.
Yeah.
Continue to move from a place of love. Continue to move from a place of joy, right? Because who you are.
Yeah.
Continue to move from a place of love. Continue to move from a place of joy.
I'm good. Just finishing
But
up
you're
editing
not
this.
being true to yourself, because if it's something that you want and something that you really desire, you know, you have to be patient, and you have to just know and believe that you're gonna get maybe not what you want, but definitely what you need.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's okay to, I mean, you have to get hurt in order to grow, right?
Yeah.
Because
To get here.
Yeah.
Because you're here now.
Yeah.
Right? So celebrate and enjoy
the journey.
Yeah, and being here now.
Yeah.
You know? So, and I think a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, they don't
So.
do that. What's the legacy that you're trying to build? And maybe there's an advice that you can give to younger girls.
Well, my legacy, actually.
Honestly, I feel like that's enough. I'm just gonna do some of those. I'm literally gonna do like a short one because oh shit. No. What's up, guys?
I'm gonna terrorize this motherfucker. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was just really my mentality, because people wanted me to walk. I think I might have been like 37, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was 37 when if I'm not mistaken. I think I was 37 when I think I was 37 when I think I was 37 when I got indicted. So it was like I was grown. You know what I mean? And it's like I knew better. And I think I was 37 when I got in. I think I was 37. I think I was 37 when I got indicted. So it was like I was grown. You know what I mean? And it's like I knew better. And you know what I mean? And it's like I knew better. Indicted. So it was like I was grown. You know what I mean? And it's like I knew better. I'm gonna terrorize this. I mean, and it's like I knew like I knew better. And I'm gonna terrorize this motherfucker. And it's like I knew better. And I'm gonna terrorize it. Better. I'm gonna terrorize this motherfucker. And that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? That was just really my mentality because people wanted me to walk around and be ashamed and be embarrassed. And I'm just like, look, walk around and be mentality because people wanted me to walk because people wanted people as people because people wanted me because people
Oh my God.
better because people wanted me to walk around and be ashamed and be because people wanted me to better because people wanted me to walk around. I knew better because people wanted me to walk around and because people wanted me to better. People wanted me to walk better. People wanted me to walk around and be ashamed and be embarrassed. And I'm just like, look, I was dating a hot guy. Like, we all done dated a hot guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, dating a hot guy. Like, we all done dated a hot guy. I terrorize this motherfucker. And that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? That was just really my mentality. I knew what my sentencing range was. Hot guy. I knew what my sentencing range was. So regardless of how they sensationalized it on TV and in the news and all that stuff, I knew the maximum time that I could get. And in the news and all that stuff, I knew the maximum time that I could get. I knew the maximum time. And I was willing to, I could take that, like I could deal with it. I think my maximum was like 30 months, which is maximum was like 30 months, which is 2.5. My maximum was like 30 months. I'm just a person, I knew what I was doing. I was compensated for what I was doing. 37 when I got indicted. So it was like I was grown. You know what I mean? And it's like I knew better. People wanted me to walk around and be ashamed and be embarrassed. And I'm just like, months. I'm gonna terrorize this motherfucker. My mentality. I'm just a person. I knew what I was doing. I was compensated for what I was doing. Therefore, I knew better. I'm just a person. I knew what I was doing. I was compensated for what I was doing. Therefore, I had to take responsibility for what I was doing, right? And so people wanted me to for what I was doing, right? For what I was doing. Wanted me to walk around and be ashamed. Sentencing range was. So regardless of how they sensationalized it, and I was trying to be ashamed and be embarrassed. was willing to, I dated a hot guy and I was willing to, I could take that, like I could deal with it. I think my maximum was like 30 months. Dated a hot guy, you terrorize this motherfucker. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was just really my mentality, and settle, right? And I'm not a content or settle. I'm not a, you know what I mean? That was just really my mentality, right? And I'm not just really my mentality because,
Yeah.
right? And I was just really my mentality. Right. And I'm not a content or settle mentality. Right. And I'm not a content or settle type person. Right. Like my goal in life is to leave a mark in life. Like I like to be loved up close. Right. Don't be so cool with me that I have to figure out, you know,
I
like
need to know you
I
love
need
me.
to know.
A marriage. Because you know everybody says, oh, you know, the goal is to get married, have family, have kids.
No, the goal is
to get married, have. He says, oh, you know, the goal. Because you know everybody. Because you know everybody says, oh, you know, the goal is to get married, have family, have kids. Yeah.
Right. I understand that about myself.
Everybody says, oh, you know, the goal is to get married, have family.
Like I always say, a mistake is a mistake, regardless of how long it took you to make it.
Yeah.
Don't let this or them change who you are.
Yeah.
Continue to move from a place of love. Continue
Yes.
to move from a place of joy.
Listen, like.
Okay, so now I have to put it all together. So that's I think that's too fucking long. Okay, so
I think I was 37 when I got indicted. So it was like I was grown. You know what I mean? And it's like I knew better. I'm just a person. I knew what I was doing. I was compensated for what I was doing. Therefore, I'm just a person. I knew what I was doing. I was compensated for what I was doing. Therefore, I had to take responsibility for what I was doing. People wanted me to walk around and be ashamed and be embarrassed. And I'm just like, look, I was dating a hot guy. I'm gonna terrorize this motherfucker. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was just, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not a content or settle type person. Right. Like my goal in life is to leave a mark in life. Like I like to be loved up close. Right. Don't be so cool with me that I have to figure out, you know, to figure out up close. Out. You know, like
need to know you
I
love
need
me.
to know.
Yeah.
You know, I need to feel it. I need to see it.
Yeah.
I need to hear it. I need to know.
Yeah.
You know, I need to feel it. I need to see it.
Yeah.
I need to hear.
Because you know everybody says.
Need to hear it.
Yeah. Because you know everybody says.
I need to hear it.
Yeah. Because you know everybody says, oh, you know.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
I need to hear it.
Because you know
see it. See it.
Because you know everybody says, oh, you know, the goal is to get married, have family, have kids.
No, the goal is to be happily married.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always say, a mistake is. Like I always say, a mistake is a mistake, regardless of how long it took you to make it.
Yeah.
Don't let this or them change who you are.
Yeah.
Continue to move from a place of love. Continue to move from a place of joy. I'm gonna terrorize this motherfucker. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen, like I always say.
okay, we're exporting this. Let me see the title that I got suggested. Hold up. Yo, this shit is crazy. Okay. I like. Oh, my love life. I met somebody. And I don't know if this is the right person for me, but I'm gonna give it a chance. We already had a first fight. I've been like freaking out. Price of 37, purpose by 40. What if we? Yeah, but I don't know if this is the right person. I'm very much like trying to figure it out. I feel like I'm just giving myself, like, I'm giving everything to him, and I don't know if it's like being poured back into me. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. This freaking YouTube title. I don't know which one to do. Fuck, I need to export this shit. Thank you. I know, but I'm so impatient. I'm like, oh, I'm so impatient. You know, I had a conversation with him on Thursday. Like, we had a very long conversation. It was such a beautiful conversation, too. So, we did talk about that. I just, I don't know. I just feel like I need to make sure that, I don't know. I just feel like I need to really, it's hard for me to communicate those things. I don't know if it's like, I think it's been a month, so it's like, I don't know if I can ask for commitment, especially from a person like him. He's not like, he's never been in a relationship, basically. But I feel like it's just, there's a lot of healing to be done for me personally. Like, I have to heal so much because I'm very like, it's like, it's torturing me because I want to give so much to him, but I don't give enough to myself. And I feel like he needs to heal too. So it's like we both need to really heal. And I feel like if he heals, then he heals through me, or I don't know how it is, but like then we can really like build the most powerful empire together. I don't know, it's like I just like I get it, we both have options, but fuck that. Like I don't care about the options. I care about, you know, like building something and having that like power and purpose together. You know what I mean? What's up, Lafaroni? Like, it's scary, but I'm willing to take that risk, you know? Yeah, but then again, it's easy to say and it's very hard to actually do it because you know how a lot of strong men, they just don't believe in healing and all that. So it's a lot more complicated than I would like it. So yeah, I think it's patience, and I do communicate, and it's like he's like you can have any man you want. Why are you here? I'm like, that's very true. I can have any man I want, but it's like I want him. I don't know what it is. So sad, impatient. Yeah, I'm working on patience. I'm working on like making sure that I don't really just always focus on him, that I also focus on me and really like pay attention to me. And I do know that I only want commitment. Like I don't really want this in and out shit. It's just not for me. Like I want to know he's got me just like I got him, you know? So I think that's, and it's so new. I've not experienced, so I don't know if it's love or lust, you know? It's just kind of like, I'm in between those. But I did a whole episode on it. I did a solo episode, so you guys will see. I don't know when I'm gonna have it, but yeah, at the end of the season 1 is gonna be that solo episode. No, I believe like I'm gonna drop the solo episode next week and just speak on it because it's nah, hell no, I ain't gonna be friends with him. Fuck no. Me friends with that man? Abso-fucking-lutely no. This is like that line has been crossed. That's not, you know, we can be everything and we don't have to just be friends or whatever. Like we can be everything. Yeah, I think I agree. I just feel like it's a beautiful thing, honestly. It's a really beautiful thing. Progression in all areas, absolutely. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. I need to, I'm thinking if I can go to IKEA, but I don't know if this is gonna like fit in my car. That's the problem. I need to like buy, let me see if I can just like have it delivered to my house, actually. I want to see if I can just order that stuff. packs out, delivery available. I need this one and I need this other one. Lily. Another shopping bag. Shit, it's back in store tomorrow. IKEA Memorial Day hours. No. Okay, perfect. So IKEA is gonna be open, so I guess I can go to. Should I go to the gym or should I? Okay, so I got the description ready. I got all of that ready. Okay, guys. Well, I have like 3 more minutes to talk to you, and I'm gonna go. I need to get a picture from. I need to grab a picture from Instagram, and then I'm gonna have the episode up probably like by 6, so you can watch the episode. But go follow me on Spotify. I would really appreciate if you guys can go follow me on Spotify. There is a link in bio, the link tree. Please follow me on Spotify. I really need the followers. I need to get to 100 followers as soon as possible, and then we go from there. But I'm thinking like whether I should go to the gym or whether I should trying to see if I should go to the gym because I'm gonna go to IKEA tomorrow. I might need to like borrow my friend's car or something because I don't think it's gonna fit in my car. I need somebody with a truck. I need somebody with a truck. All right, you guys. Gotta go. Bye.